Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yo, what's happening, everyone? I don't know if you guys can hear me. Can anybody hear me? Woo! All right, people, look, welcome to a whole new stream. I haven't done one of these for a very, very long time because the dude has been busy in it. Anyway, hope everyone's good. Today's show or stream is all about the brand new Rolls-Royce Ghost. Yeah, it came out yesterday, and I gotta say, man, I think it is pretty dope. Don't know what you guys think, but it's Rolls-Royce's new baby. So the Ghost sits below the Cullinan and, of course, the Phantom is Rolls-Royce's cheapest car, if that makes any sense. But more about pricing a little bit later. But first, let's make sure all the sound is good. Let me know in the comments right now if the sound is okay or not. Hopefully it's not too echoey or like sounding a little bit crazy. How is the image? Is it all like messed up because internet is playing up, or is it all good and stuff? My phone just did something. Let me just turn it down. Okay. So let me know right now if you guys can hear me or not. I can see 3 people already. Announce yourself. Let me know who you are. And then we'll get this show on the road so I can show you guys what I want to talk about today. You already know. I just told you. It's a Rolls-Royce Ghost. That's what we're going to be talking about. We got Henry. Yeah, what's happening, Henry? He said all good. Henry, are you going to the Concours of Elegance at the weekend? I'm going to be good on Friday. It'll be cool to say what's up if you're going to be there as well. I might be there on Sunday, but most likely it's going to be Friday only, though. So let me know. Anyone else in this tribe going to Concours of Elegance as well? Let me know, people. All right, let's get this show on the road. Let's talk about this most... I don't know about you guys, but I really love how the new Ghost actually looks. In case you haven't seen it yet. Actually, let me just find a clip of it first. Because you guys are like, what is he talking about? Let's find a clip so I can show you. Bada bing, bada boom. I swear I called it intro. Okay, here we go. So this new Rolls-Royce Ghost. You guys will be saying like, Israel, what's up? It's like, it doesn't look really that much more different from what we're used to, like the old Rolls-Royce Ghosts. It's actually very, very similar. But what they're saying is they made a new Ghost absolutely, it's more distilled. Taking the old one, looked at it, and they said it was really nice as it was. But then they took that same look and basically distilled it to make this new Rolls-Royce Ghost. Even though it looks very, very similar, apparently everything in this new car is completely new, from the space frame to basically everything else. It's pretty amazing. Let me know what you guys think. Any fans of the Rolls-Royce up in here? And what is your favorite Rolls-Royce? That's an easy one, isn't it? I was going to say Phantom, but you guys might be different. So let me know as well. So we got Henry up in here. We got obviously Israel as well. A long time no see Israel in the streams. I hope you're good. And you are going to Concours of Elegance, aren't you? I think you said you're going. Let me know. Oh my gosh. It is so weird doing a stream after not doing one for a very, very long time. It's kind of crazy. All right, so I'm going to break down this whole stream into sections, okay? So the first part is going to be about the design of the new Ghost. And then we're going to take a look at the interior. Then obviously the engine. And there is something really cool about the lights on the new Ghost as well. And then we're going to finish off with basically its driving characteristics. And then the price will be the last thing. So that's what we're going to do. So there's a quick little breakdown there for you guys. Let me read your comments up in here. So Henry just said the Ghost is now all Rolls-Royce, no 7 Series. Yeah, no Series bits on it. Yeah. So I'll come back to that as well. I'll come back to that as well, for real. You're right about that, Henry. Israel also said, I am in, yes. So he's definitely going to Concours of Elegance. And he also said Supercars of Wimbledon. Israel Perez. Supercars of Wimbledon goes there Sunday. So if any of you guys are going there on Sunday, check out Supercars of Wimbledon as well. He's going to be there. All right, so let's talk about the design of the new Rolls-Royce Ghost. So like I was saying, it's very, very heavily derived from obviously the past Ghost. But the difference here is the design has been distilled to make it more effortless, is what they said, just to basically simplify everything. I think it's almost as simplified as one of these. It's like an Apple mouse. It's very, very clean, very, very simple. It's actually white as well, like the new Ghost. And they've just made everything look more less distracting, if you know what I mean. Like the grill is a little bit smaller, but it's got bits in it to make it look even more regal, so to speak. The light's been simplified as well. The whole front has been reduced to make it less shouty, is what they said. So yeah, it's a bit weird. What else is going on here? Okay, cool. So let's talk more about the design of this incredible car. Before I do that, let me play you guys a quick video so you guys can see more of the design details. Here we go. Oopity doo. So yeah, so this is the guy, one of the guys who designed it. His name is actually Henry. What's his last name? It's a really weird last name that kind of fits the whole Rolls-Royce thing as well. So like I was saying, it was all about simplifying the previous design to make the new one more elegant, more, more special to look at. The new car is actually longer and wider than the previous car, but you never tell just by looking at it. This is also the fastest accelerating Rolls-Royce that Rolls-Royce has ever made, apparently, as well, and also the most technologically advanced. One thing that really stands out with this car is the fact that when you look at the bodywork, the panels, man, the way they're joined together, there's no gaps. Everything is so well put together that it's like you can't really see the panel gaps. So they were so careful with this that they had to hire like 2 separate welders to weld the same panel at the same time from opposite ends. The point is to stop the metal from overheating and twisting, which can affect how everything fits together. So it's kind of crazy what they did. But I just think it looks amazing. Don't know what you guys think, but look at that. That's cool and regal and so freaking elegant in all kinds of ways. But this guy looks so young as well. It's like he's about 27 looking, and he's designed an amazing looking car. I don't know what you guys think about that. Let me get back to your comments in here as well. So Israel said it looks good. So Israel, I think you should get one. I think you should definitely get yourself a Rolls-Royce Ghost. What do you think about that? As your next car. Forget the other stuff we talked about. Get yourself a Ghost. It's not too expensive because it's Rolls-Royce's entry-level car, so I'm sure you can afford that, no problem. Not sure on price. Yeah, that's true, but it's a Rolls-Royce. Yeah, of course, Rolls-Royce after all, and it needs to differentiate from the rest. Yes, with price, but also obviously with quality as well, man, because Rolls-Royce isn't just about price. They make some fine automobiles, man, some high-quality stuff. And they're not scared to charge a lot of money for it. So that's what you get with Rolls-Royce. What else is going on here? So yeah, design simple, very distilled. What's the word they used? I think I wrote it down somewhere. Yeah, it's basically just a reduction of the previous design. They didn't want the car to shout. They said they prefer it when a car whispers. So the Ghost never shouts at you. It just whispers at you with this unbelievable and beautiful elegance. It's kind of what it is. So let's have a look at something else. Let me get my notes up on the screen. Ba-da-ba-bam-bam-bam. Also, do ask me questions as well, okay? Because I might miss a few things, so feel free to ask me. George the Danford, what's up, man? I hope you're good. Long time no see. So the outside is obviously very clean, very, very elegant. It almost looks like it's made out of just one monolithic piece of very expensive material. Like I was saying, you can't really see the joins on the panels. It just looks very solid, like well made and well put together. But now that we've seen the outside of it, let's have a look inside, because things get very, very interesting in there. So let's switch to that screen. And boom. Here we go. Look at this. Obviously, it's a Rolls-Royce. The doors open in a different way to a regular car. That makes it easier for you guys to get in, but also to get out as well. I mean, look at that elegance of the interior. You get a fridge to chill your drinks and stuff. And it's like fine leathers and even the wood in the car, right? It's haptic wood. Basically, what they said is that the wood is like, there's no lacquer on the wood. So when you touch it, you feel the hapticness of the wood. So they didn't want to detract from the feeling of wood by applying lacquer on it. They exposed the wood to your, to your touch and all that stuff. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. So the whole idea was to make the interior of the car a very luxurious place, but a place where you can actually literally meditate. And what's the word they used? Where you can sit there and relax and think about anything other than your wealth. Because apparently most Rolls-Royce owners don't actually want to be reminded about how wealthy they are. So the whole interior is to not remind them of how wealthy they are. I mean, how true is that? I don't believe that for 1 second. Like, if that was me, I'd be sitting there in the back of my Rolls-Royce thinking about the zeros, like, in my bank account. I mean, not zeros, but zeros hopefully attached to some numbers as well, because if it's just zeros, it's not very good. So, so apparently the average Rolls-Royce owner does not want to be reminded about how wealthy they are. They just want a place to relax and, a place to feel tranquil and chilled in. I don't know about that. Let's read your comments up in here as well. We got that boy. What's happening, that boy? Hope you're good, man. Welcome to the stream. And George said a haptic wood. Yeah, George, I swear to God, like when I was reading that, I laughed my head off. Like, I got this wood on my table. Look, this wood is not haptic enough because it's got lacquer on it. So now I actually regret putting lacquer on my wood. Actually, that could be construed as something completely different. Oh my God. I'm coughing again. Hopefully it's not COVID. Jeez. All right, take a sip of some tea. Because last time I coughed, it wasn't good. So everything, as you guys can see from the stitching, the single line stitching, right, had to be perfect. If you miss one little thing, it gets rejected and redone again. So they were very meticulous, is the word they used, to making this car as perfect as possible. Before I carry on, from the haptic wood, I know why you're laughing. I wasn't even thinking about that until now. Haptic wood. Oh man, I'm gonna use that one the next time I need to use that. My haptic wood. Actually, that sounds a bit wrong, isn't it? It sounds so wrong in all kinds of ways. But why am I coughing now? How the hell, man? What's going on? Okay, so Israel just said, is this car talking? It looks like something else would. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. So, okay, where was I? So we're talking about the interior. It's obviously, it's Rolls-Royce. It's all very, very clean, very, very beautiful and aesthetically pleasing in all kinds of ways. You got space in the front and space in the back as well. So you, as the person sitting behind the car, right? You have the what's the word? You have a control center where you can actually control how far forward the driver is sitting. If you don't like how he's sitting, if he's sitting too far in the back, you can push him forward as well. You have control for everything, basically. They've even done a thing where basically in the last Rolls-Royce Ghost, apparently the boot of the car and the seats were resonating at different frequencies to the frequency of the car. So what they actually did was they dampened the seats and made special holes in the actual boot lid to make it resonate in the same frequency as the rest of the car. Apparently, that's a lot more calming than having a car that resonates in different ways. So that is crazy. I never thought of that. So now every car needs to include this feature. But it's absolutely crazy. So the Ghost is also the most technologically advanced Rolls-Royce ever. But you only ever see the technology when you actually need it. It's not on show like in other cars. It's actually hidden. It's only there when you actually need it. So yeah, there you go. Let's have a read at your comments as well, in case I missed something up in here. Israel is very naughty. Haptic wood. It's hard to say that with a straight face. I have some haptic wood in my Rolls-Royce. That sounds so wrong in so many different kinds of ways. Oh my days. Oh yeah, by the way, people hit the thumbs up button. It helps with discovery and all that stuff on the stream. Uh, so I think Israel has haptic wood as well. I think everyone watching right now has haptic wood. Uh, George, it's all your fault, man, for coming out with that. How dare you? Oh, god damn it. So we got Kabel. What's up, man? I hope you're good. You said now you need to take... Oh, you need to talk about the new Mercedes S-Class. Oh, yes. I think what I'm going to do is, right, I'll do a separate stream for that, because this one, I just want to focus on the Rolls-Royce Ghost. And then tomorrow, I'll do a stream about the Mercedes S-Class as well. It came out today, and it's looking pretty cool. But the Rolls-Royce is it's on another level. Obviously, it's not a cheap car. It's going to be a very expensive car, but I'll reveal the price in case you don't know a little bit later in the stream. I'll tell you right now, it's more than 200K is what I'm saying. Whew, that's a little cash money right there. That boy said, loving the new shape and everything. Yes, so the new shape is supposed to be like the rear end of it. It tapers to give like total focus on the hips of the car. I think that's what the designer was saying. Even the rear lights now, the cluster is slightly leant forward to give the ass of the Ghost that much more of a centerpiece, is what he was saying. It's more focused. It makes you look at it more. To look at that rump of your really expensive car a little bit more. It's very, very nice. Yeah. So do you guys think that the Ghost has a nice ass? I think it has. Yeah, he's got haptic wood and a nice ass. That sounds so... Oh, god damn it, man. Next time I see the Rolls Royce, right, I just burst out laughing so loud. And no one's going to know why I'm laughing, but you guys will. Oh, god damn it. All right, so that is the interior of the Rolls-Royce Ghost, but there's more about the interior a little bit later, right? It's just like I'm leading you guys down a path, and then I'll talk more about the interior a bit later. There's bits you haven't seen that I'll show you guys later. Okay, so let's get on to the next bit. The next bit is here. Okay, this is the bit that everybody wants to talk about. So this car has a brand new V12 twin turbo engine. It's a 6.75 liter monster of an engine. And the cool thing is, right, this engine has no involvement by BMW. BMW had nothing to do with this car in terms of like, actually this car in general. And okay, they gave it some money, but in terms of the engine, it's absolutely and completely made by Rolls-Royce. That's how crazy it is. So it's a twin turbo what have I just done here? Hold on a second. Yeah, it's a twin turbo V12 giving out like a 500 and I think 79 horsepower. That's a lot of power and 800 Newton meters of torques, which is kind of crazy. Oh, another cool thing as well is like most cars, to get the power, you gotta rev the tits off them, right? You gotta rev the damn engine to get that power out. But in this one, you get all the power and all the torques in just 1,500 revs. That's crazy. It's almost like an electric motor. You get all the power you need at a lower rev band. It's kind of crazy. So this car off the line is fast. 4.75 seconds to 60. Not bad for a car that weighs 2.5 tons. So there you go. So V12 by Rolls-Royce with no involvement from BMW. There you go. Let me get back to your comments in here because I can hear them popping off. George just said, you want to feel some of the haptic wood. Oh, God. Imagine saying that to a girl. Like, the girl gets in your car and you tell her, do you want to feel some haptic wood? That's... Oh, God damn. See, there is no way to say this like without like... Hopefully she has a sense of humor. I don't know, man. Oh, that is so wrong. And yet it's so right. But there's no better place to feel some haptic wood or for your girl to feel some haptic wood than in a Rolls Royce. I think. You got nice plush leathers. Very easy to clean. Maybe not when it's white and stuff, but it's very, very easy to clean. And... This turned into a whole different kind of show, man. Oh my gosh. I hope my mom is not watching. Jesus Christ. Oh my days. Okay. So Israel just said the interior is made of haptic haptic wood. It's not just the wood that's haptic as well. Apparently, even the leather is haptic. So the point is, they want you to experience this car in various ways of sense. That doesn't make any sense. Basically, this car is a sensory experience through the vibrations through the body, or the lack of, and then there's textures through the wood, or haptic wood, and all that stuff. So yeah, it's a car for experiences. You guys got dirty minds, man. You guys are so filthy. Filthy. That boy said, waiting on a new Wraith though. Yes, the new Wraith is coming. I think it's 2020 as well. I think it's coming this year. So that would be pretty cool to see. The Wraith is an absolute monster. But I will say, man, I really do like this Ghost. The way it looks. I love the whole simplified, very distilled kind of look. It's just clean. It just looks nice. And if I could get one of these, I would. 100%. I think they're amazing. And then straight pipe it. No, don't do that. No one does that. Has anyone ever straight piped to Rolls-Royce? Straight piped or straight piped? That would be pretty cool if someone did that. Be hilarious. Israel said, no haptic wood in the S-Class, but soft leather. Oh my God. Yeah, the S-Class is all smooth. I think the key is in the name, innit? S-Smooth Class. Yeah, there's no haptic anything. There's no, you feel disconnected. There's no sensory connection, isn't it? It's like when you wear something, when you're performing a certain kind of activity, it's not the same as when you're not wearing it. So I guess that's what the S-Class might feel like. But you don't know that for sure. So we're just speculating at the moment. Okay, so Cabell just said, does the mannequin in the background like haptic wood? I don't know. Do you want to ask her? Hey, Rokina, do you like haptic wood? She's not saying much. My guess is she probably... what do you guys think? Do you think Rokina likes haptic wood? I've never given her anything haptic, so I just put that out right now. She simply has one job, and she does it very, very well. And that is to wear my merch and to make it look good. So that's what she's here. So she doesn't do anything else. I'll never have to clean her in any way or anything like that. Cabell, how dare you? Oh my God. Oh man, this is a whole different kind of show right now. So that boy said, I was at the, I was a bit hesitant on the shape of the first, but the more I look at it, I just fall in love. Yeah, I think the first one looked cool, but when you see it next to the new one, there's definitely, you just feel that the new one looks more modern. There's something cooler about it. It's more regalness. I like the more distilled nature of it. I really like it. But I will not say no to the old one though. But the problem is the old one doesn't have haptic wood, so why would you get that one? It's got lacquer on the wood. Yeah, it's not good, man. Like when I get a car, I'm going to insist that it has haptic wood. That's what I'm going to spec. Oh, jeez. Oh, my gosh. Cabell said, Israel said, Cabell, she's always smiling. She's always Oh, she's always smiling. Oh, you mean Rokina? How is she smiling when she haven't got a head? Where is she smiling from? Oh, my gosh. Israel said, yeah, and moves curves. Israel, I'm lost now. What are you talking about? I was talking about cars here. Okay, that boy said the LEDs on the front of the... I'm coming to that. Look, it's like I've got like different sections. I'm coming to it. I promise. I'm coming to it. All right, let's talk about the LEDs, okay? Let's talk about LEDs before we get carried away. So the next part of the show is called lights, right? So here we go. Let me play you guys this clip of some sexy lights, and then I'll talk more about the other stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah. Stop playing. Okay, I turned it off. Hopefully, can you still hear me? Yeah. So basically, this car, right? It has a thing that no other car currently has. So it's like, okay, I mean, there are cars out there with laser lights, but this car has the most powerful laser light there is in any car, right? So these lights can illuminate up to 600 meters. Think about that for a second. 600 meters. That is like a kilometer, right? That's a whole kilometer of... Actually, it's not really a kilometer, is it? If it's 600. If it's 600 meters. It's not a kilometer. Yeah, so that's like 6 football pitches kind of length of illumination. That's how crazy it is. That's how powerful these lasers are. But to make this car look very, very regal and not too shouty, but still to give it character, Rolls-Royce actually added some LEDs into the grille of the car, which you guys can probably see if I just scrub back and forth a little bit. You guys can see what I mean. Hey, where you at, man? So I don't know if you can. There's a very faint glow of light in the grills, and that they've actually carefully look. Can you guys see that? They've carefully attached some LEDs at the top of the grill to illuminate the blades in the grills to give it that very opulent, very, very elegant, and very regal kind of look. Other cars have done this before, but they haven't done it in a way that Rolls-Royce have done it, because it's about illumination, but illumination with a bit of class and style, not just lights beaming out of the grill. So they've illuminated from above to make it look like the lights from a very, very expensive hotel. That's actually what it was modeled on. So yeah, it's very, very freaking cool. And what else is there? So other bits about this car. Actually, before I do that, let me read your comments because I can hear them popping up in the background. The LEDs on the... Yeah, those lights are... I can't imagine 600 meters of illumination. That's crazy. You can see so far away ahead of you. And that's twice as far as any other car out there right now. So Bugatti, what are you doing, man? They caught Bugatti sleeping. Okay, so that boy said, going to look insane. Yes, even this spec looks amazing. Imagine this in black. Whew. Oh, man. This, oh my gosh, this in black will look amazing, I think. Or in Rawkus red, it'll look even sicker as well, for sure. Oh, man. Oh, man. Israel said it needs lots of torque for the haptic wood. Yes, apparently it does. It's got 800 Newton meters of torque of it. So there's be a little... I was going to say a little wooding. That sounds a bit wrong. Oh, everything's wrong already. Yeah, there'll be a little haptic feedback with 800 torques coming from the Ghost. Oh, man. Imagine getting wood from a Ghost. That's crazy, isn't it? Because Ghost is supposed to be see-through and you're not supposed to be able to feel a Ghost, but this one you can because it's haptic. I have to say, I like the car. Yes, I don't blame you. It's an absolutely beautiful car. But there's more about this car that I'm going to talk about in a second, once I find the right clip. So Cabell just said, you're making me sweat watching this. What, you're just sweating and you're making puddles. Oh, God damn. Ramiz, what's up, man? I hope you're good. Welcome to the stream. So Henry said, I would like to see one that's not in a wedding car. While wedding car white. I see what you mean. Black with tan interior will be good to see. I completely and utterly 100% agree with you. That will look absolutely beautiful. Black with a tan contrast. Oh my God. Yeah, that would look insane. 100%. I'd love to see that. Cabell said, I prefer to lacquer haptic wood first. I think it depends though, innit? I think if you play away a lot, then definitely you need to put lacquer. Because if you don't lacquer, things can end very badly. Usually after around 9 months, it can involve it can involve a knock on your door or worse. So yeah, so definitely lacquer if you play away a lot. And go for strong lacquer as well, just in case. If you gotta double the lacquer, then double the lacquer. Because you don't want no nasty surprises. Oh man, that boy is just L-O-O-Ling all over the place, man. Ramiz, yeah, that's sick. Yeah, man, this is an absolutely sick cut, but there's more sickness to come. I got more videos to show you guys. But first, I'm gonna read your comments up in here. Cabell said, if you title this video what you're actually talking about, I think a lot more people will be watching. Yeah, for real. But then Rolls-Royce might not be very happy about that. Izzo said, you hide the head in the closet. Yeah, for real, man. How did you know, Israel? How did you know? Peace, said Ramiz. Mr. Motivator, what's up, man? Yo, bro. You covering Monza live? Yes, I will on Sunday. I will also do the qualifying on Saturday as well. 100%. I'll be doing that. I cannot wait. That's going to be an insane race. It's one of my favorite tracks in the whole world. And I've driven there as well. And I loved it. I love that track. That straight is ridiculous. But that corner after the straight, man, that you need to eat lacquered pants when you take that corner at full speed. Is what I'm saying. Cabell said that I like everything about the car except the plastic grille at the bottom. The shape doesn't fit. Okay, I will explain a bit about that plastic bit at the bottom. Okay, let me do that now. It doesn't fit. Oh, I like that. Okay, let's get back here so I can loop it. So this car has all kinds of tech in here. Apparently, according to Rolls-Royce, right, this is the most technologically advanced Rolls-Royce they've ever made, at least until the next one comes out. So this thing has all kinds of tech. So I think Cabell was saying that he doesn't like the plastic bit in the front, but let me tell you what this plastic bit actually does. Let me scroll back to it. Let me find that. So as you guys can see in the plastic bit at the bottom, there's that ovally kind of shape just under the R, right? So that thing is actually a camera. Now, what this camera actually does is it scans the road ahead of the car, right? Looks for bumps and, I don't know, nooks and crannies and all that stuff. And it looks for haptic feedback from the road. And then it will feed that signal to sensors in the suspension that will basically adjust the suspension just before the car goes over that piece of road. So the idea is to make the Ghost feel like you are flying on land. So the point is, the suspension is so advanced that apparently it's a world first as well in the new Ghost, that you don't feel bumps anymore because the system is able to adjust by scanning the road and using that feedback to adjust the suspension to make sure you, the occupant, you and your mistress, who may be getting hapticked in your Rolls-Royce, while Jeeves is driving, will have a very smooth ride, apart from the haptic feedback she's getting from the haptic giver. This is getting worse and worse and worse. So you get a perfect smooth ride. It's like riding a magic carpet, right? That's what the tech in this car actually has. And one thing if you thought that was cool, there's even more cooler stuff than that, right? So apparently inside the gearbox, they have like sensors that communicate with satellites and GPS systems up in the sky that will determine which gear to select before the car actually arrives at a corner. So it will scan the road ahead of you before you get there. and the system will determine the best gear to select before the car gets to that corner. So the idea is the gears feel like one endless gear as opposed to having a notch as the gears change. So you don't actually feel the gear changes because they're all seamless thanks to the gearbox communicating with a GPS system, which is crazy when you think about it. So much tech in this entry-level Rolls-Royce, which is kind of mental. Some of you guys may have seen in this clip as well that if you look very, very closely, there's a lot of cool stuff going on here. So if I go back or forward a little bit, so here is that system that would adjust the dampers according to the feedback it's getting from the cameras that's scanning the road. How cool is that? So you got a damper on a damper. And of course, you got a classic Rolls-Royce wheels. And I love the fact that the R is gyroscopically balanced, which means that when the wheels are spinning, the R always remains the right way up. I mean, I love this feature. This is one thing that I wish Ferrari will freaking copy, because I hate seeing a Ferrari parked, right? And the horse is like headbutt in the ground. I hate that. The horse's ass is all up in the air and the face is in the dirt. Ferrari, please copy Rolls-Royce and have the horse always the right way up. I want to see that so bad. I hate seeing and Lamborghinis as well. I don't want to see the bull and the horse like head down and like face planting the ground. It looks terrible. It's a small detail, but I appreciate the fact that Rolls-Royce have always had this really cool feature. Actually, have they always had it? Henry will know this. Henry, have Rolls-Royce always had the R emblem like gyroscopically balanced, or is this more like a recent thing? I mean, I'm gonna say recent. I don't mean like now with the Ghost, but after BMW took over, I don't know. But I think it's such a cool thing. But another really cool thing about the new Ghost is the fact that you can probably guess by looking at, when I scrub forward a little bit, you see the wheels in here. So when you're driving the new Ghost at lower speeds, it actually has that 4-wheel steering. So at lower speeds, the rear wheels will steer in the opposite direction to the front wheels. So the idea is to make the car easy to turn and easy to park as well, and a lot more nimble than it will be without 4-wheel steering, because it's a big ass car. This is like driving a barge. It's like driving a QE2 or the Titanic or whatever. Or actually, it's more like driving an island apparently. But by using 4-wheel steering at low speeds, by turning at opposite ends to the front wheel, you're able to maneuver the car a lot easier. But when you get to high speeds, the eggheads at Rolls-Royce determined that to keep stability, it's better that the wheels turn in the same direction when you're changing lanes on the highway at high speed, because it gives more stability. So the wheels can turn same direction as the front or opposite direction to the front, depending on what speeds you're going, which is freaking crazy. So much tech in this entry-level Rolls-Royce Ghost. Oh my gosh. So yeah, but I don't know, any of you guys ever driven a car that's got 4-wheel steering? I haven't. I don't know what that feels like. It must be so weird. The feedback must be such a strange thing. So I don't know. If you guys have, let me know, and let me know what that feels like. Is it haptic? Let me get back to your comments up in here. What's gonna So George just said nah, Rokina's head is in a box like in 7. Yeah, because Rokina likes to talk back too much, innit? So I have to take the head off. This girl can talk like when Rokina gets mad. Oh, it's bad. It's bad when she gets mad. So I took her head off. 7 is such a dope movie. I love that movie. So Israel just said, yes, around the grill and the bottom grill. Yeah, the sensors, man. This car is packed full of sensors. Obviously, things like rear cameras, that's like basic for Rolls-Royce. They don't talk about it anymore. There's all the other really complex stuff that other car manufacturers actually ignore. I mean, look at the lines between the panels on this car. Like, look how thin they are and how uniform everything is. There are no gaps. It's literally like, look, it's ridiculous. Look at that. It looks like someone painted some thin lines with a thin pencil on the car. They don't look like fit lines on this. It's incredible. Yeah, I loves it. Let me get back to your comments though. Let me go back to full screen. Let's go back to full screen. Okay, we're back to full screen. You can see Rokina in full right now. Should I get pants for her? Kabel. I was talking about the actual shape of the grill. It's square in the bottom. Yeah, I think I see what you mean in the bottom corner, but it's round in the top corner. Yeah, one design flaw in my mind. Actually, let's have a look at that again. I think, did I miss that part? Let me have a look at it. Let's have a look, see. I see what you mean. I see exactly what you mean. I think in that case, when you get one, spec it in black. Then that way you wouldn't see that so much. Yeah, but I do see what you mean though. To be honest, I don't mind it too much though. I don't mind it too much. But now that you mentioned it, now I'm seeing it more. But I don't mind it too much, if I'm really honest. Israel said, sorry guys, I have to go. Talk soon. No problem, Israel. I catch you tomorrow or whenever. George the Danford just said, yeah, but a gyroscope wheel nut is heavy. I didn't know that. It's heavy, so why would Ferrari? Yeah, you're right. Owners get that when they pay like $2,000 for titanium wheel nuts. Yeah, I see what you mean. But come on, man. There's got to be a way somewhere, somehow to make that happen. I don't want to see a horse with a head in the ground. That's an engineering problem that I think can be solved if someone really put their mind to it. You can lose that weight somewhere else. And just make sure the horse is always right. Make the horse gallop instead of just being stationary. Make it gallop. I don't know. Maybe have a screen on the wheel nut that will play the horse. It will gallop according to how fast the car is going. Maybe if the car is going faster, the horse is going to gallop faster. But it's always the right way up, not upside down and all that stuff. Because that horse is going to feel so sick, like when the car stops. It's crazy. Sort that out, is what I'm thinking. But George, you're right. It's all about weight saving. But find a goddamn solution, man. So Cabell just said, have you ever seen a picture of Class Xeon? What is that? It was crazy crab steering. I've never seen that. That's interesting, isn't it? I mean, that could be very cool for parking and stuff like that. So if you're not good at parking, get one of those. So Israel Perez just said, I thought you just went. I'll see you at Concours d'Elegance in Hampton Court on Sunday if you're there. Yeah, I'm probably not going to make Sunday because I'm doing the race as well. And I'm definitely going to do Friday. But Sunday, I doubt it. I might go after the race. So I'll see. So bye-bye from Israel. And then Henry just said, the upright wheel emblem. Ha! I knew it. I knew Henry would know this. The upright wheel emblem has been on Rolls-Royce since BMW took over the Merc. That's cool. I didn't know that because I kind of assumed it was always there from the beginning, but it's a very, very nice touch, I think, because it just looks cool. It's like attention to detail. I like that kind of stuff. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense. So let's now talk about the price of the new Rolls-Royce Ghost. Can you guys guess how much you think it is? Let me know in the comment right now how much you think the new Rolls-Royce Ghost is. No cheating. Don't go on Google. Just like type it in the comments and let me know. And then I reveal the actual price. Cabell said, Google it. You obviously don't know what it is. Yes, I do. I know exactly what it is. What are you talking about, Cabell? Of course I know what it is. It's more than 200. But less than 300. Of course I know what it is. How dare you? Henry said, a car with four-wheel steering behaves like a car with a much shorter wheelbase. Yeah, that's interesting. So in essence, the Ghost must feel like, I don't know, maybe like a Mini or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting. So that boy said $250K. Cabell said 300 grand. Oh, $300,000 because United States. And George Danford said, see you at Hampton Court on Friday. Bye, mate. For real, man. I'll see you there. For real. G Shu, what's up, man? 410 euros. Whoo. Okay. All right. So you've given a range of prices, but one of them is right. The rest is all wrong. Actually, no. Two of them are probably right. So I'll review the price right now. So the price in the UK for the new Ghost is actually £250,000. 250 for an entry-level Rolls-Royce. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of cash money. And then you start adding your options and all that stuff, and then the price just balloons to like some crazy cash money price. So yeah, so every Rolls-Royce is obviously very, very customizable, like hell, because that's what it is. I forgot one thing to show you guys. Oh my gosh, it's an amazing thing. Hold on, let me find it. Wow, I love this thing. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot about it. Let me find it. Let me find it. God damn it. I knew I forgot something. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here we go. Ha 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 ha. See, this is such a cool feature. Like, oh my gosh. I was feeling so haptic when I saw this. But you see what I mean in a second. See if you guys can spot what I'm talking about. It's coming really slowly. Did you guys see that? Oh, let me go back. Let me go back. This is a madness. Look, okay, so as you know, over the past few years, Rolls-Royce has been offering the Skyliner, the Star Skyliner. You can literally, did you see that? Look, this is cool as hell. So you can get this car with the option of getting a Star headliner as well. And it's got something like a 1,340 fiber optic lights. And you can basically spec this car and have the lights arranged in the shape of a galaxy of your choosing, or a star arrangement of your choosing. So I'm a Capricorn, so you know I can have a whole Capricorn star system in my ceiling if I wanted to, and you can spec, right, 8 shooting stars along with a headliner. I don't know why just 8 though, but you can have 8 shooting stars basically shooting around in the sky as you're hapticking whoever you're hapticking in your car. So I guess when you reach that moment of explosion, you're going to start seeing haptic shooting stars in your headliner. So, oh man, the more you think about it, the more you think this car is made for a lot of haptic experiences. It's absolutely amazing. I love this feature. You cannot get a Ghost and not have that feature. You got to get a Skyliner. It's got to be done, especially with the shooting stars. I'll spec all 8 of them. That's what I will do. Thing's amazing. I can't believe I nearly forgot about this. That is... Let me know what you guys think about it. I think it's so cool. Like, more and more cars should have this option. Probably not good if you're driving, though, because you might get a bit distracted. But if you're sitting in the back with your missus and you're having a good time, and then you just... Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it's something else. I think it looks cool. So let's get back to the price. So I was saying the price was 250k here in the UK. That's almost at 300 grand in the United States. 400,000 euros is a bit too much, but that could be close to the price if you spec with all kinds of different options. So basically, you can spec a Rolls-Royce with almost anything that you want, as long as you're willing to pay for the price. So that's kind of what it comes down to. So you have free reign to spec, obviously within reason, your Rolls-Royce however you want. You can spec any color you want as well, but be prepared to pay loads of cash money for such elegant and opulent choices. So 250 was the right guess by that boy. Cabell said 300 grand. That's in dollars, US. Yes, that makes sense. George is already gone. G said 410 euros. That is a lot of cash money, but that would be the greatest Rolls-Royce Ghost of all time. Oh man, but I guess with all the options, you get close to that price for real. Cabell said, I'm not talking about the Rolls. I'm saying you don't know what a class. Oh, Xeon. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I honestly don't know what that is, but I'll definitely Google it and I'll find out what it is. Talk TV, what's up, man? How you doing? I hope you're good and stuff like that. Welcome to the stream. It's actually the end of the stream now, isn't it? Because we've been talking about the new Rolls-Royce Ghost and what a beast of a car it is. It's so sick. Cabell said haptic wood is good wood. Yeah, there's a thing called haptic wood now. So next time I get my car, I'm going to insist on having haptic wood, haptic carbon, haptic everything. So yeah, there you go. It's so much filth today. Oh my gosh, we got Millennium. I didn't miss the stream today. Finally, Millennium. Millennium is a moderator on the Rawkustv YouTube channel, and he keeps missing the streams, except today. To be fair, it's kind of my fault because I don't always stream at the same time. So yeah, it's my fault. Rolls-Royce. Yeah, they are crazy expensive and cool all at the same time as well. That's a nice little graphic there by Millennium. So people, I think we'll come to the end of the stream, man. I've talked about everything, but just make sure that I haven't missed anything. I'm going to double check in case I have. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So we talked about the driving experience, the lights, the headlights, the intro, yes, Starliner, and the engine. What else? Yep, that's everything covered about this. So before we go, like, how would each one of you guys spec your own Rolls-Royce Ghost if money was no object right now? Like, what kind of spec would you go for? I think I want to go with the same as Henry. Go with a black one with a tan interior. Oh my God. With a red line to match the tan on the side of it, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that would be freaking cool. And of course, I'm going for like African Irobu haptic wood. Some proper hardcore African wood. That's what I'm gonna spec mine with. I think that would be. Is it Irobu? What's that tree called? It's a giant ass tree in Africa. It's massive. I forget the name, but it's a big ass wood. What's going on here? So Henry said, make sure you all check out my London Concours video from a few weeks ago. Yeah, so go check out Henry's, let me put it on screen, YouTube channel after this. So after this stream ends, feel free to go check out his YouTube channel and from the Concours of Elegance. Hey, Henry, by the way, are you going to Concours at the weekend? I don't know if when I asked that earlier, I don't think you're on the stream yet. So let me know if you're going. I'm going there on Friday. Any of you guys going? Let me know. That boy said all black. Yes, all black with tan interior is pretty wild, I think. Red interior, hell yeah. Yep, that definitely goes. Contrasting. I think that looks pretty sick. All blue, interesting. Blue interior on black. Yeah, that can work. And the Starliner, of course. So Millennium said I will go with some wheels. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's hilarious. Maybe a door. Some wheels and maybe a door. Oh my gosh. Talk TV said I'll be bold as hell. White exterior with blue interior. See, that works as well. White and blue. That's a very, very nice combination. What stitching color would you go for though? Haha. Haha. Yeah, I'm curious. Damn, white with blue interior. That look really nice. Huh. Maybe I have to get two of them. Get two ghosts. Because that is a dope spec, for real. Yeah. The tree in question is the babao tree. That's the one. The big ass African tree. That's the kind of haptic wood I'm gonna use in my Rolls-Royce Ghost. For real. Cabell actually researched it. Oh my gosh. Millennium said if I am feeling special, I'll put on a steering wheel as well. So you get some wheels, a door, and then add a steering wheel. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. So Cabell said, yeah, that's the tree, man. You know what time it is. Henry said, this may be the first video your mom will have something to say about. You know what? Actually, you're right. You know, my mom will still pull my damn ears, man. She's like, there's no nonsense. That lady, she takes nonsense. Doesn't take nonsense from anybody. Yeah, I'll be in trouble for real. Oh my God, I'm gonna get slapped at the backside of my head, man. Super London Cars, what's up, man? Hello. I get mine everything in British green. Whoa. Anything else will be a bonus. You know what? British racing green is an iconic color. Yeah, I can see how that can really work with the Rolls-Royce as well. That's interesting, isn't it? So many cool color options. All black, tan interior. All black, red interior, very similar to tan. And then white with blue interior. Oh my God. And then we have wheels, a door, and a steering wheel. Here's another option. Yeah, that is dope. That is definitely dope. So Millennium said, I'm a fan of white exterior and tan interior. This is the thing, because I mean, a white interior is a bit dangerous, isn't it? Because when that thing gets stained, you can't be good. Like after a few haptic sessions, white leather might not be white anymore. You can't have that. So I think tan makes most. Or even go black if you have to, man. Go all black, and then that way you can hide all kinds of sins. Yeah. So there's that. Oh my gosh. That boy said carbon spirit of ecstasy. Damn. A carbon spirit of ecstasy. That's interesting, isn't it? A carbon one. Not some exotic metal material or something. I don't know. Maybe from graphene. I guess graphene is also carbon. So I don't know. Maybe. Titanium. What is a very exotic metal? Yeah, that would be. Don't do gold because gold is soft. You don't want that. It's not very haptic. So yeah. So you know, make it out of wood. Make the spirit of ecstasy out of proper African wood. That's what you should do, man. From the bow tree. Now that would be something different. No one has done that. No one has ever had a haptic wood spirit of ecstasy. There you go. Oh, that would be so cool. Is the clear spirit of ecstasy a spec option? I think you can spec it as whatever you like. This is the thing. So Rolls-Royce is going to say yes to it, but they tell you how much it's going to cost. And if you're willing to pay the cash, they're willing to do that. This is as far as I know. Like you can have anything. I think there were people who spec'd the interior of the Rolls-Royce have like, I don't know, granite in them or something to make their cars as unique and individual as possible. Obviously, granite is heavy, but if you're willing to pay the price, Rolls-Royce is willing to make an exception and actually do the research to make your dreams come true. So yeah, you can do all that kind of stuff. It's nuts. Money talks, man. Money talks. Cabell said, my neighbor has a Jaguar F-Type Project 7. Ooh, those things are cool. They sound really, really cool as well. That raspy Spitfire dope sound. Yeah, they're very, very nice. I love how they sound. Snob Pip, what's up, man? Hello. Hope you're good, man. You're tuning in at the end of the stream. Oh, by the way, if you guys are joining a little bit late, please hit the thumbs up button. And also share a link and subscribe if you haven't. I think everyone here is probably subscribed already, isn't it? Because you guys are all like, I know you guys already, virtually speaking. Some of you guys obviously have met you already. So, so what have you missed? So you've missed an eclectic talk about haptic wood and also about the new Rolls-Royce Ghost. It came out yesterday and we talked about the technology, the incredible lights on it. So 600-meter range for the crazy bright LED laser lights, which goes twice as far as as any other car out there. 4-wheel steering in the new Ghost. Slow speeds, they steer in opposite directions. High speed, they steer in the same direction. It's a V12 twin turbo 6.75 liter engine made not by BMWs, but by Rolls-Royce themselves. The car has sensors in the grille that scan the road and then feed that information to the suspension, which also has sensors in it as well. That basically helps it adjust based on the road surface so that when the car goes over a bump, it knows exactly how to adjust the suspension to make sure you don't feel any bumps. It's like flying on land. not very haptic, but it's very, very smooth. It's like a magic carpet ride. The gearbox also communicates with with satellites via GPS, and it will select the correct gear every time. The idea is to make it feel like every gear is just this endless one gear. You shouldn't feel any, how can I say, any gear changes. Everything's very, very smooth and all controlled by the computer that talks to a satellite that determines the smoothness of your gear changes and stuff like that. It's the most technologically advanced Rolls-Royce ever, but most of the tech is actually hidden. It's only there when you actually need it. They've actually tuned the interior of the car to make sure all the elements in it resonate at the same frequency. So apparently in the last Ghost, the boot had like a different frequency of sound. The chair had a different frequency of sound. And for the occupant or the person sitting in there, that can be very distracting because the environment is supposed to be very relaxing and very hypnotic. So they've actually dampened the seats and drilled special holes like in the shelf covering the boot to make sure all the frequencies harmonize, to make the car harmonize in just one frequency. How cool is that? All that attention to detail. But the best bit about this car is the fact that it has this new thing called haptic wood. So haptic wood has no lacquer on it. So when you touch it, you actually feel the actual wood. You don't feel the lacquer on the wood because the lacquer is not haptic enough. So there's that. What else? Yes, you can also spec your Ghost with the Starlight headliner, which has 1,340 fiber optic lights in it, and you can spec it in the shape of any galaxy of your choosing or star sign of your choosing, and you can also have up to 8 shooting stars with every Ghost when you spec your Starliner. I wonder how much they charge for one starlight or one shooting star. That's I want to know. It's freaking crazy. What else is there tech-wise with this car? Yeah, all the body panels are welded together by 2 separate welders at the same time. So they'll weld opposite ends of the panels at the same time to stop the metal from twisting. That way, they make sure all the gaps are very tight and that everything fits very, very nicely together. What else? I think that's about everything that I covered in today's stream about the new Rolls-Royce Ghost. Oh, price. Yeah. So the price is at 250k UK. Okay. Which is really expensive for a Rolls-Royce that is an entry-level car because the Ghost sits below the Cullinan and the Phantom. But 250k for a car that's an entry-level car is a lot of money. Like a lot of money. But a Rolls-Royce is not supposed to be cheap. So yeah, you're going to pay the money if you want one. So there you go. It's also the first Rolls-Royce since the acquisition by BMW, which has had no input from BMW themselves. They've obviously given them money to do things, but the engine is made by the engine is made by Rolls-Royce, and so is all the panels and all that stuff. And everything is absolutely brand new in this car. It doesn't carry over anything from the old Rolls-Royce Ghost. So it's brand new from start to finish. Oh, one thing as well, the grille has it's illuminated with special LED lights that's supposed to mimic the light in a very, very expensive hotel. So the lights shine from above the grille and bathe the blades in glorious, opulent light. To give the car a bit of character because the face has been simplified to make it very, very clean. The word they use is to make it whisper without shouting. That's what the rationale behind the design of the new Ghost is. So that is what you missed, Snarpip. Hopefully that answers all your questions and stuff like that. Millennium said, the British Racing Green reminds me of the Auckland Athletics MLB basketball team. Interesting. I didn't even know about that until now. You learn something new every day. Not sure about Hampton. Oh no, it should be cool. I think it should be a really good one. It should be a very good event Be nice weather as well, especially on Friday. Millennium said platinum. He was spec. Oh yeah, platinum is a very regal, very expensive, I guess, material. So yeah, that's how he's gonna spec his Spirit of Ecstasy. Very, very expensive. Supra London Cars said key what is exotic enough? Key for what? What does that mean? Did I just miss? Oh, what's going on here? Oh my god, it's telling me that I missed 10 comments. Whoops. Anything that I'll go with, I'll really. Okay, Millennium said if we can spec anything, then I will go with something really subtle. Yeah, I don't know, because I kind of like the idea of a really bright Rolls-Royce, like a bright yellow, like a Rolls-Royce. Like that fits very well. I like yellow. I also like red as well. I also like black, so I'll probably go with a yellow Rolls-Royce. Just because it's meant to be subtle, but then yellow is not subtle, so kind of like balances it a little bit. Let me see what's happening here. Keep tonight is exotic enough. Keep. I don't know what you mean with the first word. Keep. Do you want to say that again? Oh my gosh. So Millennium said that. Yeah, I think I read it already. Cabell said the Project 7 is only limited to 250. Yes, they're very, very rare cars, but we see quite a few of them here in the UK, especially at car shows. But you usually hear them before you actually see them. They're amazing. They look a bit dated now, though, to be honest, because that Jaguar, that series has aged quite badly, I think. But the Project 7 is cool. Millennium said perhaps a devastating aura that consumes all lights. Wow. Oh my days. Oh yeah, what's that color that BMW came out with? That was like it's a kind of black where like it looks like a hole in the ground or something. That's how crazy it is. I forget what it's called. That's a crazy. Imagine having your car and that can't be legal, seriously, because you might think that there's a hole that's car shaped ahead of you, but it's actually a whole car. So that can be quite dangerous. But it will confuse all kinds of thieves. Oh my god. Millennium said that will look sick on the Rolls Royce. Yes, indeed. Talk TV said if you am I missing things out here? So Cabell said I wonder if Rolls Royce would let you have the Spirit of Ecstasy in plastic. Why? Why would you want your Spirit of Ecstasy in plastic? Maybe get it in wood. That would be even more crazy. Like I don't want my car built out of metal. I want it built out of freaking wood, all right? Or plastic. It's not good for the sea, all right? Like Nemo and, I don't know, Sebastian the Crab. I'm going to be happy about that. Because there's too much plastic in the sea, apparently. You can't have a Rolls Royce in the sea. Then again, Sebastian might actually like it. Because I think he likes Rolls Royces. Yeah, I don't know. Or make one out of ice. How about that? And then demand to drive it in Abu Dhabi somewhere. Get your Rolls Royce made out of ice and demand to have a race in Abu Dhabi in your Rolls Royce made of ice. Yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it? That's a weird one. Millennium, no baseball. Woo, okay. Baseball is a very interesting game. I've never really watched it. Like, I don't know, because in the UK we watch football, innit? It's like, yes, talk about football. Man, you got Van der Beek. Yes, can't wait until next season. Yeah, football. Yeah, baseball, I don't really watch much of it. I like to know more about it. Yeah. Mario. Oh, we got Mario. What's up, man? Please help my friend. What? Okay, let me put this on the screen. What's going on here? Please help my friend Enza Domino. He is haunted by ghosts. Oh my God. Tell him to come to the show right now to exorcise his ghosts. That's what he needs to do. That is that's the weirdest request I've ever had in a stream. Yeah, Mario, to help you, to help your friend, you have to smash the like button though. That will let the village witch doctor know that your friend needs help. That way they can get help. So smash the like button and hit the subscribe button as well to get double the help. Cabell said, procrastinating on my app. Huh? Procrastinating on my app classes and watching this stream. On my AP classes. What's an AP class? I'm watching this stream. What's an AP class? Procrastinating. But you're not procrastinating, man. Your eyes, they're working out. They're not procrastinating. You're feeding knowledge to your eyes. You didn't know anything about haptic wood until today, so you learned something new today, so you're not procrastinating. Vision X, what's up, man? Hi, did you see Manu signed Van der Beek? Hell yeah, I saw that today. I can't believe it. I'm so happy right now. We're going to sign that doofus Grealish, man, that for like 70 mil. That's a waste of cash money. Van der Beek is less than half the price and is 10 times the player. I mean, explain that. Why are English players so goddamn expensive? Seriously. How do you explain that? Why are they so expensive? It makes no goddamn sense. And he's also an alcoholic because he was caught driving and crashed his car during COVID. We can't have an alcoholic in our team, man. So, and that guy, Harry, whatever his name is, tried to bribe some Greek policeman or whatever. What's going on, man? What's going on? Anyway, let's get back to the stream. Come on, United, for real, man. Next season, I think we're still going to finish third, but hopefully not as far behind as we did this year. Got Chelsea, Bayern, everyone. And man, freaking City are going to get bloody Lionel Messi. Imagine that. Lionel Messi at Man City is going to be a madness. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's going to be mad. I hope they don't. If they do, it's game over for everyone else. Bloody hell. Lionel freaking Messi in the Premier League. It's insane. We should get Ronaldo back. That's what we should do. To balance things a little bit. So Millennium said I was saying the Athletics are... see what you mean. Are a basketball team. All right. Or a baseball team, sorry. Now I comprende. I was like, what you talking about, man? Cabell said advanced placement. Okay. College. See what you mean. Classes for... okay. I understand now. I was like, what you mean, man? Yes, I understand now. See, I learned something new today as well. So if you only know what AP is, so AP means advanced placement, college classes that high schools or high schoolers can take. Now I comprende. I understand. I hope you're doing well. I hope the streams are helping as well. Oh my gosh. Talk TV just said, I wonder if you will pay Rolls-Royce to add a drift mode. I think if you say drift to Rolls-Royce, probably look at you like, what do you mean? They don't understand that language. They barely understand speed. So when you start talking about drift, it's like, huh? What is that? They wouldn't know what the hell that means. They'll just say it doesn't compute. We don't know what it means. They'll probably explode if you said drift. Can you imagine a Rolls-Royce drifting? A Ghost drifting? Like, that is hilarious. It's like drifting a boat. Actually, four-wheel steering, that could be very interesting. Didn't think about that one. So Millennium said that one of our pitches. Okay. One of our pitches, I'm an Astro fan, got signed to another baseball team. Oh no. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Like when one of your players goes to another team, especially if they're a really good player, that sucks. It's like when Man U lost Ronaldo, I was so cheesed off. They went to freaking Real Madrid. Yeah, that sucked. Millennium said it was a $324 million contract. What? $324 million contract. Jesus Christ. How long was this contract? Like for Millennium? $324 million contract. And then again, Lionel Messi earns £1 million a week. A year he earns £100 million if he includes sponsorship deals. I mean, 100 million a year. Think about that for a second. Jesus Christ. 100 million squid a year. How much interest do you earn on that a year? For kicking a ball around the pitch. Damn, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. Talk about expensive. Yeah, 324 million. That is a lot of cash money. All kinds of cash money. Money just flying out the door. It's like, who's paying that? Just imagine every month, just check a bank balance. Like, ooh, what will I buy today? Which island can I buy today? Damn, man. I mean, I wonder what it feels like to be that wealthy. I mean, how do you like? You can't have stress in your life. You just go to sleep knowing you're gonna wake up richer than you were the day before. Like, what could there possibly be in life that will stress you? I can't think of anything. Okay, maybe health and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, you can't have too much to worry about with 324 million in your bank account. Jesus, that's crazy. That's expensive. Cabell said, I want to go into automotive engineering, so I like to think these streams help. Unless we're talking about haptic wood, of course. It depends which sector you want to go into. So I guess if you want to work for Rolls-Royce or for, for a very opulent luxury brand like Rolls-Royce, then I guess it's very, very good to know about haptic wood. Because if you go for the interview and you start talking about haptic wood, they'll be like, this guy knows what he's talking about. So, of course it's going to help you. Haptic wood. So everything has a way of helping you out eventually. So there you go. That's funny. I love you. You guys got the best comments, man. You guys are hilarious. So I had a stressful day, man. I was all day editing in here. Like literally like from 7 freaking a.m. to like when I started the stream. And after that, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. And then I do a stream, and then I feel okay again. So it's really cool, man. So I'm really happy to have you guys tune in to these weird streams. And I don't do them every day. I do them when I can. But it's always good to see you guys virtually in the comments and in the chat as well. So I really appreciate that. So thank you very much for giving me energy and stuff. And knowledge and learning about haptic wood and all kinds of weird stuff. Oh my gosh. So Millennium just said, get it Cole. Who's that? Arguably best picture. See, I'm sorry, like I don't know any of these people because I live in England, and between England and Zamunda, and we tend to only know about football and maybe basketball and stuff like that, but we tend not to venture out too far. I mean F1 as well. I watched F1. So I do F1 watch-alongs, qualifying on a Saturday and the race on a Sunday. So if you're free in the weekend, tune in. And we can have a conversation and all kind of stuff and just talk about the race and all that jazz. Millennium said that 9 years. Oof. That's a long-ass contract. That's like £32 million a year. Or just a little bit over. Or 36 million a year. Ooh, that is a long... Do you sign contracts that long? It's like... in football, you normally sign between 3 and 5 year contracts, and then you can extend them after a period of time. 9 years. That's a long time. That's what you call commitment. That's some serious commitment right there. Jeez, cash money. You know, for the next 10 years, you don't have to worry about money whatsoever. That's insane. Millennium said I watch basketball, baseball, and racing. Racing soccer? Oh, do you mean racing and then soccer? Yeah, I would say, what the hell is racing soccer? Soccer, see? Oh, that's so funny. You guys call it soccer. We call it football. But when you call football, we don't know what to call it because you don't really use your feet that often. You use your hands more. So, I mean, who came up with that name? Why are you calling... That game needs a new name. You can't call it handball. What can you call it? Yeah, oval throwing ball thing. Yeah, the oval throw ball game. I tried to watch the Super Bowl and I was like, what's going on here? It's too many starts and stops. The best bit is when Rihanna performs or something like that. I think once, was it her or Janet Jackson, when the boobs popped out and he waved at the audience and went back in again. I just remember that. I don't remember anything else. That was quite a show. Oh man, no one does show business like the Americans, man. So yeah, Super Bowl, I definitely like watching the interval in betweeny stuff, but to watch the game is tough. It takes too long. So Millennium said that his contract is good until he's 40. This guy's got he's set for life, basically. Then again, it depends how much he spends in it. Hopefully, he doesn't spend too much. I mean, is there like a clause in the contract? It's like, how do you sign a 9-year contract? That's crazy. 9-year contract. Yeah, that's mind blowing. So in a way, Lionel Messi earns more than he does, because Lionel Messi earns £100 million a year. In 3 years, that's already 300 million. Flipping hell. That's crazy, man. The world gone cuckoo. Okay, here we go. We got some stuff about football. So Cabell said, I think they should call football brain injury football. Oh my God. I can see why you call it that. I mean, it's a very interesting game. It's like rugby, but with protection, isn't it? That's what American football is. It's literally rugby with protection. So in rugby, you play like... I played rugby when I was in school. I didn't like it. I prefer football. Yeah, football was more my thing. I did football and athletics because I can run, innit? So the first thing my teacher asked me when I joined the school was like, okay, do you play sport? Yes. Who doesn't? Can you run? Yes. And then they said, okay, show me. And then I did. And then he said, okay, you're in a team. Which position do you play? I said, I normally play like in the midfield. He goes, okay, now you're a winger because you can run, you're a ball carrier. So yeah, I played left wing. In football, man. So I supply the strikers with the ball. Or sometimes I scored myself, but yeah, just because I can run. And athletics, also obviously when you can run as well. So I did 100 meters, the 200 meters, did the 400 meters as well. I did the 800 meters. And that's a killer. You go around the freaking lap twice and it kills you, man. The first lap is like, whoo, okay, got one more lap to go. It's yeah, anyway. In Zamunda we can run all day, so it's all good. Playing a professional level sport in your 40s is insane. And it's completely unheard of over here. Well, you got Valentino Rossi, who is still racing in MotoGP. That guy is older than Jesus and is still like at the top of his game. Which is kind of crazy, right? You got Kimi Räikkönen. I think he's 40 or 41 or whatever. He's still like racing in F1. And you got football players in the Premier League who are in the 40s are still playing. So, yeah, I guess you can still play. But recovery time is going to suck. But I guess you still can. But, man, a 9-year contract. Whew, that's a madness. Yeah, that's the football in a nutshell. Brain injury. Oh, man. Brain injury with a chance of blown out knees. Ooh, okay, that is that's a bit nuts. People, I'm gonna have to say goodnight from the stream because it's almost 11 o'clock, and I gotta get myself to bed because early morning tomorrow. So I want to say a big thank you to everyone for tuning in today and having weird conversations about stuff. So I appreciate everybody. All right, so good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. And I'll hopefully do another stream tomorrow about the new Mercedes S-Class. So I'll hopefully see you guys then. Until then, take it easy. Stay safe out there. And I'll catch you guys in the next stream. All right? Peace out. And good night from me and Rokina. She says goodbye, good night as well. Oh no, Radu, what's up, man? Radu, you're late. The stream is over. I've just ended the stream. Tune in tomorrow when I'll be streaming about the new Mercedes S-Class. But while you're here, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already so that you know when I go live on YouTube. And hit the bell thing as well so to remind you like when I go live and stuff. But Radu, it's the end of the stream. I have to go to bed. It's 11 o'clock. I have to get up early in the morning. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. I wish I could just stream forever, but unfortunately I can't do that. Oh.